Hello and welcome to a new episode of Potation Rotation. I'm Paul. Today's going to be something a little bit different. As you can tell, this isn't my basement game room bar that I'm filming in today. I'm actually filming in my living room. And the reason being is because there's this heavy ass box that we're about to unpack that is too big to take downstairs to film. So I'm also using my smartphone to do the filming. And eventually is going to go outside, but as it's packed, it's too heavy to take outside, and it's hot as fuck outside. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. Is we are going to be unboxing our cornhole set, or beanbag toss, or whatever you want to call it. So let's take a look at it. So I decided to. I had to purchase this because I've had one for probably a good solid 10 years, and it recently got damaged. And around where I live, cornhole or beanbag toss is kind of like a big thing to do during the summer with friends, family. When you're, unfortunately you can't do it now, but when you're tailgating at sporting events out in the parking lot. So I needed to get a new one, and so I wanted to make sure that I went somewhere where they custom made them, and that they were made in the USA. So say hi to the doggy, Jack. He doesn't care. So anyway, there he is. Now he does. Kind of, maybe. He's a little delayed because he's a little deaf. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this box. It's heavy. These are regulation size. Let's see what they look like. All right, so I got the box open, and the tape was pretty heavy duty. It's packed really well. So let's get down here. See what's going on now. I opted for this bag for the bags. It's a nice bag. So, and these bags, I don't think that they're filled with the corn. I think they're filled with the plastic beads. They're nice and weighty. I want to call myself a master at playing cornhole, but I'm pretty good. Usually, more often than not, usually when I'm playing with somebody, we usually end up winning. More often than not all the time. So I can't say that I'm that good. Against like a professional tosser, probably don't stand a chance. But all right, so yeah, these are pretty nice, pretty sturdy. Stitching looks really good. Looks like it's hand stitched. Let's see if I can looks like it's hand stitched. Doesn't look like it's, I don't know. Maybe it is machine stitched. No, but the stitching looks nice. I mean, I don't see these busting open or anything, which has happened to me in the past. So I had the last set I had was sports themed. These are not sports themed. Colorado themed. Ooh. Yeah, these are definitely a lot more damn, that looks nice. Sorry, I'm speechless how nice that looks. I've never had anything custom made. It's usually the ones I've had have been mass manufactured. So let's take a look at this quality here. The legs come out. Sturdy on the legs. I'm gonna just pop it down here. These are heavy. I will say this. I'm going to have a hard time moving these things from place to place like I usually do. They are monstrous. Holy moly. I've never had a regulation size. I usually have, they got the regulation size, which is this. First time I'm getting these. And then they have like the recreation size, which is what most people play on. In fact, like the recreation sized ones, typically you can get like a carrying bag for them. I don't think I could put these in a bag. I'm gonna have to carry these one by one, unless I have a bag maybe for each of them to go into. But yeah, like I don't think I'm even gonna store these in my garage. That's how the last ones got damaged. Some snow melt. This past thaw got into the garage for the first time, and even though they were in a bag, they got ruined. So get the other one out. Man, these things are monsters. Nice woodwork, nice craftsmanship all around. These were definitely worth the money, and because they're custom, it took a while. I ordered these. These just came the day before this filming, so yesterday, and I think it had been almost 3 weeks since I ordered them. I was almost actually getting concerned that I wasn't going to get them in time for an event coming up, but I do have them. So now I'm going to indoors toss some bags on them, not from regulation distance, but just toss some bags around. So if I remember correctly, I think that they provided the bag colors based upon the board. It's honestly hard to remember because I did shop around, including American Cornhole, which their stuff is kind of like a la carte. So once you start building your set, it tends to get very expensive. So Victory Tailgate was still expensive, but a lot more reasonable. So so they gave me the red and yellow bags. So I'm not very far from the board at all. And I'm trying to do this one-handed. I mean, you're supposed to fill them one-handed anyway, but on my other hand, I'm trying to watch the film camera. So wow, 3 points. 3 points for being on the board, but didn't get any in the hole. There we go. One fell in. Say hi, doggy. There he is. Okay. So let's just try 3 more here, since I didn't want to get the other ones. But these things are monstrous to try to lift. These boards. Maybe I should not do this through the phone screen. I'll pay attention to the board. Well, that was closer. The thing is too is I got to get used to playing on a regulation board, because like the boards that I usually play on, in the event that I'll be using this at, everybody's got the recreation boards, and they like practically come all the way down. This is probably like a quarter of the height on the recreation board. So it's something that I am going to have to get used to. But I am impressed with the quality of these boards. Victory Tailgate. It's nice and smooth. Yeah, so if you're in the market for a cornhole set, or beanbag toss, whatever you want to call it. I think Victory Tailgate is very reasonably priced for what you get for a regulation size board. They also have recreation boards. They're of course going to be cheaper. Um, so yeah, but maybe I should have probably done the recreation sized boards because it's going to be a bitch to have to lug these things around. Unless I can find a case for each of these, because they both definitely won't go in a case like the recreation ones. So, all right, so that's going to do it for today. Just thought we'd do something a little different today, different type of game, since I'm all about games and gaming and stuff like that. So, cornhole, beanbag toss. If you haven't done it, watch some videos on it. It's a very fun recreational event to do with friends and family, and you can kind of stay socially distanced right now when you play it, only because, I mean, there's going to be somebody right on the other side of the board of you, but the other two people are like all the way down on the other side of the lawn or wherever you're playing it, driveway. Um, and it's a good thing to do to pass some time. So if you like the content, please click that like button and subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell so you can get notified of when stuff like gets uploaded or when I go live. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.